Alright guys, happy Valentine's Day! Today I'm really excited because I'm in love with this build. I haven't been this proud of a build in a really long time. Today we're building a Valentine's Day special. It's a picnic but in the woods and with like a fancy touch to it. So I really had a lot of fun with this build, so this is gonna be a good one. And I feel like I redeemed myself from the last video because I barely used any detail in that last house, although it was an AI challenge, but this one definitely showed my skill. And before I jump into this new video, I do have an announcement. Recently, my best friend has just started her Bloxburg YouTube channel. Her username is Casey Lacey, and she posted a town build, and she's also posting a Valentine's special video as well. So make sure that you definitely go out and subscribe and like and comment on her videos and her channel. And with all that, let's get started. Okay, so for the foundation in the main part of this build, I wanted to do a custom pergola, or I guess you could consider it a gazebo if you really wanted to, but basically just a place where you could like eat and have shade so the sun is not beaming too hard. But I wanted to make it custom because I had this reference I found on Pinterest and I absolutely adored it, and I think I did pretty good trying to make a similar design. And I know Bloxburg has a pre-built pillar that looks like this. I think it's called the recessed pillar or something like that, but I still decided to do it custom because I really like how crisp mine look, and I feel like theirs was lacking a lot of detail that mine had. So then I moved on to making these custom like windows, but they're already outside, so it's not really like a window that closes you in, but they still looked really nice. And guys, let me tell you, I was feeling myself after I did this. Like I was like, I didn't even know I could do this. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like because I never really like made custom windows to this degree, but I was really happy how they like worked. I don't even know what was going on in my mind, but my brain was working that day. And I did make sure to like double them on the other side so it doesn't just look good on the outside, it looks good on the inside too. So, and I think that like is more realistic because you have beams like inside a window too, so it added more realistic detail. And then I just used the beams to make some custom roof trim and also the ornate cornice for a little extra fanciness. So the inspiration for this build actually came after I started building it, which is really weird, but hear me out. So I figured it out when I started doing these diamond like this walkway, and I was like, you know, this architecture style and these steps are reminding me of Alice in Wonderland, and like when the Mad Hatter had the tea party. And from Alice in Wonderland, the Mad Hatter is my favorite character, so I found that funny. But this really does give like the live action movie of Alice in Wonderland. Even though it wasn't planned, it turned out that way. And even though the Mad Hatter isn't really considered exactly a clown, he does wear this makeup like that, and I just find it funny because last year for Halloween, I literally was a clown. And I went around like my neighborhood, and there was a little girl, and she was about like 2 or 3, and I thought that she was gonna be scared of me, but she actually ran up to me and gave me a hug. And her mom was so confused because she was like, my kid is always scared of like scary things, but she's not scared of you. And I was like, it's because she feels a good presence. That's what it is. But I just find it funny because like I love dressing up like doing clown makeup. So like literally my hair was like half white, half red, and my makeup was like white and black, and I went walking around and a lot of my neighbors like took pictures of me, and I feel like I made my way into a lot of WhatsApp chats that night. Alright, so here I decided to make a custom like heart railing over the bridge of the water, and I think it really was cute. It was a really nice touch. So that's what I did here, and I made a little cave indent because this is really giving Alice in Wonderland, except that they fall down a hole. But there's this cave in the mountain, and there's a little treasure, Valentine's treasure, which you guys will see later in the build. And I thought this was a cute little touch to add. It's not supposed to be a scary cave. It's really supposed to be like a sweet, somebody planted it there for their loved one. But this isn't really supposed to be like a date picnic. It's really supposed to be like a hangout with your friends picnic. So don't get that idea. I also thought like these little brick built-in custom, you know, I don't know, I guess you would call them stones. I don't know. I thought it was cute to put over like underneath the arch for an accent. So I did that, and I colored them different colors of concrete, just add some variation. It could have been better in my opinion, but it was alright. Okay, so here I'm just doing the landscaping, and I was planning on adding trees on the top of the mountain cliffs because like the purpose is to, I don't know, I guess it would be like a, I don't know, like a architectural ruin, but it's not a ruin because it looks very pristine. But it was supposed to give like something royal in the middle of either a big garden or in the middle of a forest or like woods. So I ended up like adding a lot of trees, and I went broke so many times filming this. I'm not even gonna lie, I went broke. I was doing my best like with this build. I wanted it to come out so good, and I'm really happy. I feel like it was worth it. But I went broke so many times, it was not even funny. But I really don't regret it because I worked hard and I absolutely love this. Like, I don't even think I'm gonna bulldoze this. Like, my best friend was asking me, she was like, are you gonna bulldoze this? And I was like, I really don't think I can because the connection I have to this build, for some reason, I don't think I can leave it. Okay, so here I'm just adding a bunch of those new update lights. And let's talk about the update. The update was absolutely magnificent. I absolutely loved every item they dropped. And best believe I'm going to be using them in future builds. Really love the new update. I also need to mention that I am filming this screen recording in like not manual graphics. I'm filming it in lower graphics just because it slows down my camera a lot. So I'm trying to get like better video quality. So, but the tour will be in high quality though. So, and here is when I started doing the decorations. There is so many decorations included in this build. And I actually used a tip from Faulty when doing the picnic. So you could see at first I had it completely straight, and then I tilted it because Faulty gave a tip that said your builds would look better if you place them not perfectly, because in real life we don't place stuff completely straight. So I absolutely applied that a lot in this build. A lot of things are tilted at certain degrees and stuff, so I think that made the little picnic area look really cute. And so I just added like little seatings and pillows and cushions and all that for the little picnic area. So the basic rundown of the whole event here is that there's a picnic, there is a dinner table, there's a gift table slash like craft section where you can make little Valentine cards and stuff like that. There's a paint section, and later in the tour you'll see I put like my favorite Rococo era art on the painting, which is the swing. So I love that painting. And there's a bouquet section. So that's the main features of this picnic or get together. I will have to say my favorite part of this is the fact that I have so many foods. I'm here trying to show you guys all the food I have. And I made like a custom tart, a custom strawberry shortcake that I got from French Roses, her video, and a custom charcuterie board. And I just absolutely love all the foods that I got to make. And I had to work really hard on making all those foods because I went from like a really low level on cooking skill and now I'm on level 8, so very proud. Took a long time, took a lot of money, but I got there, and I was gonna make it work for this video. And the table absolutely came out so wonderful. Like, there's so much food on it. It looks scrumptious. Like, there's even a little boba stand. So here I'm just placing the gifts, but I also made this like a crafting table, and I kind of got an idea from when they had initially dropped the Valentine's Day update teaser, and like Tom was writing a note to someone, and so I like implemented that into my build, and I think it made a lot of sense. Like, I have all the markers and tape and scissors, and I think it's really cute. And I know I didn't add any like chairs or anything, but I was like thinking in the headspace, this is a picnic. You should be enjoying nature. Go sit in the grass and eat and make crafts and give gifts, exchange gifts. Like, imagine doing this in real life with your friends. Like, I would be down to do this. I just wish my friends lived closer because all my friends are like spread out everywhere. But I would absolutely adore to do this. This is definitely my type of activity. So I'm working here on the bouquet table, and I added a little like pyramid of cards because like I'm sticking with the Alice in Wonderland theme, and I was like, that's golden, we gotta keep that. Okay, moving on to the final touches. I thought I was gonna like these like field of flowers to use as rose petals, but it kind of looked like gory, and I wasn't really trying to do that, so I was like, never mind. So you'll see me delete those, but I do add like a little touch of them like right at the entrance of the bridge, but I couldn't add them all over the place because it just looked too gory. And then I finally added the treasure, which was the new update ring, and I made the ring like a pink jewel, so for Valentine's Day, obviously. So no, because I really thought I did my big one when I added those like heart carpets as like the place to walk through. I thought I did something when I did that. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know. You guys let me know. And let me know you guys' favorite movie or favorite characters, because I'm interested to know what you guys like too. So the last and final detail was the vines. I was going to use decals, but I did not have the time or patience. So that's it. Let's get ready for the tour. Blow up section and a water fountain and this little decorative vase with a statue. And then over here we have the picnic. And there's the painting right here. So we have there. And let me get in first person. Okay. Up here we have the bouquet with the cards. And over here we have the craft section and the gift section. And then over here is all the yummy food. This is my favorite part of the whole build. I absolutely love it. And then if we go down here, we have the little rose petals and water fountains. And this leads up to the cave. And you go in here and you see that. Let me see if I can open it. Yeah, so that's the ring. And it's literally shining. That is so cool. Okay, so. Oh my gosh. First person point of view is crazy. Okay, and you can see we're surrounded by a lot of trees. So, in the mountains. So yeah, that's that for this build. I really hope you guys liked it. I tried to make it as best as I could. And hope to see you guys again. Now it's time for the outro. Okay, so that was today's video. I really hope you guys like this one. I love this one, so I really hope you guys love this one. And you know, comment any suggestions you guys want me to build. Next week's video will be dedicated to the coastal town because I did not give up on that. I know you guys probably think I did, but I did not. And I appreciate the love I got on that video, so I am going to continue that series. I don't know which building it's going to be yet, but I will figure it out. In the meantime, like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that YouTube stuff. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.